What if I told you you could be the Grim Reaper and spin your scythe around like a bloodthirsty moron while making it look like a helicopter? In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to do exactly that. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button at the end of this video. And if you want to see more content like this on this channel, please don't forget to comment below and give me some suggestions on what you want to see next in my videos. Without any further ado, let's jump right into it. The weapon for this build is going to be the Grave Scythe. And the first thing I'm going to show you guys how to do is to find this weapon. And the place you need to go is the lake facing cliffs. Make your way to this little graveyard over here. And you're going to find 3 skeletons who are going to carry this weapon. Make sure you have some talisman or armor piece that increases item discovery, so you have a better chance of getting a weapon drop. Because the chances of getting the weapon is extremely low. And of course, if you don't get the weapon, just teleport back to the site of grace and try again until you get the weapon. The next place we're going to want to go is the fallen ruins of the lake. We're going here for an incantation, and specifically we're going for the Bloodflame Blade. I'm not sure the Scarab is going to be here on this run, but I'm going to head in general vicinity of where it usually is. And it's really hard to miss. You guys will see it and hear it once you hear the Scarab once you get in the area. There'll be a silver Scarab around in this area. Make sure you kill it and you'll get the Bloodflame Blade incantation. Now for your talisman, if you're doing a new game, you can use the Wing Sword Insignia, or if you want to wait till late game or do a new game plus, you can use the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia. The regular Wing Sword Insignia you could get at the Stillwater Cave in Liurnia, specifically in the corner right here. Kill a Clean Rot Knight, and I believe you'll get the talisman. Now, for the Rotten one, I believe you have to help Millicent fight against her sisters, and once you do, she'll give you the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia. Now, for the Lord Blood's Exaltation, you're going to want to go to the sewers and the Altus Plateau in Leando. And I don't think I have it marked on my. I don't think I have it on my map, but basically here. Once you get to the side of grace in the sewers, there should be a little ladder, a little ways away from the side of grace. Go down, jump all the way down to where you see all the little lobsters crawling around, and you should see a little hole in the wall that will lead to a catacombs, and you go fight the boss. And once you beat it, you'll get the Lord Blood's Exaltation. It's very imperative if you get this talisman, specifically if you want to use a blood variant for this weapon. Now for Shard of Alexander, it's kind of self-explanatory. You complete Alexander's quest line, go to Fromsoftware, you fight him, and then after he dies, pick this up, you'll get it. Now for the final talisman, we're going to be using 2 different talismen. The Aged One's Exaltation and the Fire Scorpion Charm. Aged One's Exaltation you're going to get in the DLC, and it's in the Frenzy Forest. I don't know the exact name of it. And there's one Aged One, I believe it's called, in the forest. One very specific one. Once you kill it, he'll drop this talisman. And for the Fire Scorpion Charm, you're going to get this on Mount Gelmir at Fort Lade. It's up on a little ledge once you get to the top of the castle. And combined with the Bloodflame Blade, we're going to increase the fire damage, and obviously going to get some bleed damage as well. Now I do want to point out, you can, if you really want to, you can you don't have to use a blood build. If you have the Glintstone Wet Blade, you can actually use a frost build for this weapon, which is perfectly fine. Just gonna have to swap out probably the Lord Blood's Exaltation, maybe, and for something else. what I couldn't tell you right now, because I don't do a whole lot of frost builds, but it's definitely something you could definitely do to make the build a lot better and stronger. Now, I'm also using the maddening hand for and I believe it increases my attack power if when madness is triggered. So there's that. You could also use the poison hand, and if you don't want to use the Age 1's exaltation, you could also use the Kindred of Rot exaltation to prod poison on yourself using something like the fetid pots or the rope fetid pots. That's also an option. Now for your incantations, you're going to be using Golden Vow, and you're going to be using Howl Shabriri. Now you could also swap Golden Vow out for Flame Grant Me Strength. Now I'm not going to buff myself, but I'm going to show you basically what this all looks like when it's completed. You're going to be spinning your weapon around like this, like a helicopter, and going to your enemy, you're going to be dealing a lot of bleed damage to the enemy, and enemies are going to melt like butter. Specifically the health bar, I should say. Now, with all that out the way, let's go test this out on a boss. Okay, so from the top, we're going to go start with a Howl. Oh, I need the Age 1's exaltation equipped. Okay, so we're gonna equip that. Fire Scorpion Charm. We're gonna drink it. We're gonna use Flame Grant Strength. For us. We're gonna cover up with this, and we're gonna drink the Bloodsucking Correct. So we're gonna drink Bloodsucking Urge to get off Bloodsucking. Drink blue. It's probably all gonna wear. Some of those buffs are probably gonna wear off, but you know what? Let's see what happens. Okay, come on, quick! Oh, he's jumping. He's jumping. Oh man, he ran. That's like the worst thing he could have done was run like that. Ah. Well, I mean, it wasn't perfect. It really wasn't. But you know what? I think it went as well as it really could have went, but oh well. I think we could try on another boss though. Okay, guys. So I think this time for this we are going to try a different little buff routine. It's not too much different, but instead of Howl, we're gonna rely solely on these talismans right here. But we're going to be using the Blood Boil Aromatic. Uses FP to enter a temporary state of fervor, raising a maximum attack power and stamina while also increasing damage received. Alright, so we're going to start with a Golden Vow. Blessing of the Earth Tree. And then we are going to Blood Boil. We're gonna take this. And we're gonna run in and fight Estelle. Oh gosh, no. I don't run? No. Oh, crap. Okay, well, that sucked. But I think I got this though. So let's try this again. We're going to go with Blessing of the Archery. We're going to Golden Vow. Drink of Blue. We're going to Blood Boil. We'll drink our Physic. We're going to attach Blood Flame Blade. And we are going to run in. Man, I wish I used Torrent here so I could get there faster. Look at this damage, dude. Oh, the bleed, and he's dead. Holy crap. Helicopter for the win, baby! Look at that! That's insane. And that's the helicopter Grim Reaper build right there, guys. You love to see it. Now, there's something else I do want to show you, though. I don't think I'm actually going to show you guys in an actual boss fight, though. Now, you could. Now, you actually can use the spinning weapon, Ash of War. And while it doesn't, you can't use it continuously like spinning strikes, it can still proc bleed or frost like real fast on an enemy. And from other videos I've seen other people do, it's also a really great Ash of War to use if you want to use a Grave Scythe build. So these are my stats for this build. I equipped the Spinning Strikes Ash of War with the heavy affinity, so I could get the strength scaling, the Maddening Hand, a seal. Again, you don't have to use a Black Dumpling, but if you're going to use Madness, then there you go. Other than that, you can use the whole Rakshasa set. For the Talisman, you go one. The Winged Sword Insignias, Lord of Blood, Shard of Alexander, Fire Scorpion, and H1's Exaltation if you're going to be using Madness. Blessing Crack tier is always really good to have. Viridian Hidden tier is always a really great crystal tier to have. And the Blood Boil Aromatic is also really good to have. And if you want to know where to get it, you go to the Shaded Castle. You go to the Shaded Castle, climb some ladders, and then and on the roof you'll find a guy sitting in a chair, and you'll get the Perfumer's Cookbook, and you'll get the recipe to make the Blood Boil Aromatic. And I believe that's actually it. And those are my stats to the right. I focus mostly in strength and a little bit of arcane, so to help build up bleed. Obviously, I think you're going to want dex, because I think this does have a dex requirement of 13. It also has a strength requirement of 17, so... But again, scaling your strength is probably the way to go. Increase your endurance, so you can use Spinning Strikes a whole bunch and use it endlessly. And also having high vigor is also a good thing too. And having high faith, I would say up to maybe 35, 38, so you can use your buffing incantations like Howl or Golden Vow, and probably Blessing of the Archery. And that's really it right there, guys. I hope you guys liked this video, and it was really helpful for you guys. And again, if you like this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button at the end of this video. If you have any suggestions of any other weapons you want to see me use in my videos, please comment below. And without any further ado, I bid you all farewell. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.